Welcome back to the Untouchaballs podcast. Caden and Evan here bringing you an NBA episode. Evan, how we doing today?
Doing great, kid. Doing great. How about yourself?
Doing good as well, yeah. We got a lot of, big news going on in the NBA over the last, week and a half since we've last had an episode. The biggest, though, obviously came out just a couple days ago as of recording this as from Shams Charania, Giannis Antetokounmpo and his agent have started conversations with the Milwaukee Bucks about the two-time NBA MVP's future and discussing whether his best fit is staying or elsewhere. Sources tell ESPN a resolution is expected in the coming weeks. So, kind of, the stuff we saw from the offseason, a little bit of speculation there. But now it's more coming a little bit to looking like it might come to fruition. It also saw more reports. Like, a lot of this stuff isn't new from what we saw in the offseason. The only thing new is that there was a report saying that Giannis wanted to see what the first 25 games looked like with the team. And, he hasn't really played much. So I don't know what is this. They aren't a great team by any means. Miles Turner was your big offseason acquisition, and you guys still
solid, but
he's solid. Exactly.
He lost. Yeah.
And so it makes sense. I think that we might see this, but I don't know. For the longest time, though, it did seem like Giannis was destined to be just a one-team guy, come over from Greece, first place he goes, Milwaukee. You're there for your career. Now, though, it's looking less and less certain.
Yeah, Caden. You think about what this the Bucks. Overall, what's going to have to take, to trade a guy like Giannis? Obviously, you'd be like, okay, has anybody of that caliber been traded before? We just saw Luka Doncic, but we obviously saw how bad of a deal that is, and it's not even a year out since that's happened. So obviously, I don't think we've really seen a trade yet that's going to be this big. What this is going to demand. You know what I mean? I'm sure we'll talk about, the Damian Lillard. They got a lot for him, but let's just, what the package you're going to get back for Giannis? Could it be the biggest NBA trade ever?
No, I don't think so. Especially if his short list of teams gets revealed. Because they're not just going to trade him to whoever. Giannis is going to get a say on whatever team he goes to. And if that listed teams, gets revealed around, the NBA space and some of the GMs and stuff are hearing it, that package for Giannis is not going to be as good. If you already basically know that he does want to go to the Knicks. The Knicks might be like, yeah, we know he wants to come here, so we're not going to offer you. Kind of like we saw with De'Aaron Fox last year with the Spurs. Everyone knew he wanted to go play with Wemby and the Spurs, and the Kings didn't get back what they probably could have in return for De'Aaron Fox. That I don't know if we're going to see the biggest package for Giannis here. And also, it's going to be interesting what the Bucks are going to value here, too, because they're bad, especially when you trade Giannis. You're going to be a really bad basketball team. And you don't have a lot of your first-round picks, especially after trading away players or trading for players like Damian Lillard. And so do you want to get some of your picks back, get first-round picks back, or are you trying to bring in young talent to already have on the roster and build from there? It's going to be interesting to see there as well. So I think it's going to be interesting, but no, I don't think it's going to be the biggest trade package we've ever seen.
Okay, that's fair. Like you said, there's been a lot of, these trades where people trade their first-round picks and just clearly does not work. It's just kind of like you said, the Bucks, they kind of screwed themselves without their picks. It's oh, crap, what do we do now? So people, definitely teams could be wary of that. So, yeah.
Yeah. So what we are going to do is there's a article put on Bleacher Report just a couple days ago when this news was announced. It is by Andy Bailey of Bleacher Report, and it's Giannis Antetokounmpo trade ideas. It's 5 trade ideas for Giannis. We're going to go through these 5 that Andy Bailey did put down, kind of go through, give our thoughts for them, see if we agree, disagree, if it would be a good package, a good fit. Or if – another thing you got to think about, too, before we get into it, if you're a contending team and you're trading for Giannis, we've seen it over these last handful of years, teams trying to, obviously it's – in a way, it's kind of like building a big 3. You do that, you're going to lose a lot of your depth, and especially in today's NBA, those 8th, 9th, 10th guys on the roster are a lot more important than they've ever been. You saw with the Thunder last year, all those bench guys were putting up very valuable minutes, even in the playoffs. Are these teams going to be willing to give up a lot of their bench play, kind of sell the farm in their actual team to get Giannis and then it not work because you don't have that depth behind him when he's not on the court. But yeah, so our first one that Bailey put down is a Lakers trade for Giannis, and it is the Los Angeles Lakers getting Giannis and Thanasis Antetokounmpo, because, Thanasis is going to be involved in every trade. Wherever Giannis goes, Thanasis goes, because Giannis has some clause with Adam Silver that Thanasis gets to stay in the NBA for as long as he is.
Amen.
But then, amen.
Brother, great Christmas gift. He doesn't give him anything ever.
No, just you're going to be the 15th man on the roster wherever I am.
That's right.
And then in the return, the Milwaukee Bucks would be getting Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, Dalton Connect, 4 first-round pick swaps in 26, 28, 2030, and 2032, and a 2021 first-round pick. I'm going to just say this is a terrible trade if you're the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
You're getting a player in Jared Vanderbilt who doesn't play since LeBron's been back, Dalton Connect who just doesn't play, and your 4 first-round pick swaps, especially the first 3, you're assuming you have Luka and Giannis on those Lakers teams. A pick swap? The Bucks are probably going to suck, and the Lakers are going to be one of the best teams in the league if you have a Luka-Giannis tandem. Makes 0 sense to me.
Yeah, this was you always get the Lakers in these hypothetical trades always, just because
they're in every, yep.
Yeah. It really does. Yeah, you're practically giving Giannis away at that point. And again, I don't even this trade or just a straight trade to the Lakers in general, what that would look like. I don't see the Lakers doing that for a lot of you're saying the contenders. They're a 2 seed right now. I know it's super early, but they're 16-5. This is probably the best start we've seen the Lakers in a good amount of time, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
There's no point to empty everything you got to go get Giannis right now. It just doesn't. It wouldn't make sense. It's just not logical.
Yeah, 100%. Next one could be very interesting, Dwyer, and it is the Atlanta Hawks acquiring Giannis Antetokounmpo and, of course, Thanasis as well, with the Bucks in return getting Trae Young, Zachary Richauche, the 2024 first overall pick, a 2026 first-round pick that the Hawks got in the trade with the Pelicans for Derek Queen, so it's the best of either the Pelicans or Milwaukee in this upcoming draft, a 2028 first-round pick, and a 2030 first-round pick swap. I'm going to let you start with this one, Dwyer. This is interesting.
Yeah, definitely interesting. I'll go through what I like about this and why I don't think it's going to happen at the end, but I'm going to go first why I love it. If you're able to keep Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels in that, and then you add Giannis, holy crap, that's a nasty core right there, and you're not really giving up too much.
The one question there, though, Dwyer, is how are Jalen Johnson and Giannis going to fit on a court together? Both very similar type of play style. The one thing that is, I'd say, good, Jalen's been definitely improving his three-point shot, and he's been more willing to just step back, shoot threes, sit beyond the arc. That I think it could work, but I just think it'd be I think there would be a growing period there, but
for sure.
But 100%, the Hawks' goal is to keep Jalen Johnson in this trade.
Oh yeah, and I think he's untouchable. I think if you're dumb, he's untouchable. I think there'd definitely be a growing period if they were to play together. But like you said, he's shooting more threes, and I think they would be able to figure that out. Just their defense alone.
Just slide him. If you lose Richauche, you're just sliding Jalen to the 3. Kind of takes his role. Yeah. Richauche's not much of a scorer anyway, so.
We haven't seen Trae Young that much this year, right? He's been out.
He's been injured most of the year.
You're really
Dyson's been running point.
So you would be losing really just Richauche out of getting minutes. He's getting 24, 25 minutes a night anyway. So he's not even that would. The only downside I think to that deal is I don't see the Bucks doing that. It's just why would you? That's not really. Sure, you don't have your picks. You don't want to suck, but Trae Young and Richauche and these other picks, they aren't gonna do much for it. It's just, are you gonna move Trae Young right after that? I don't know. It just seems. It's way more enticing if I'm the Hawks than I am the Bucks if I were to do that deal.
I would love it if I'm the Hawks. I still think it's enticing if you're the Bucks. Trae Young, you're either going to have to extend him or trade him again. Richauche, just the 2024 first overall pick. Promising start to his career. He's already a good defender. If he can develop more in his offensive skill set, it's already a plus. But he's already a plus defender in his... What is this? His third year in the league? Whatever. Second year in the league? No, whatever.
Second
year in the league. He's already he's a good ball player. And so I think it's good for them too. And also, the thing I do like for them is you get the 2026 best of Pelicans Bucks.
I think it sucks.
So if Bucks get the pick back, either they tank to the bottom. The Pelicans are already one of the worst teams in basketball, and this is supposed to be one of the best draft classes as a whole in recent years. And if you get one of those top 3 picks, you can get like a Cam Boozer or something, then that right there already makes you a little bit better, already more in contention. A 2028 first-round pick, that's probably not going to be a great pick, assuming you still have Giannis and Jalen Johnson up there in Atlanta. The 2030 gets interesting, but getting that 2026 pick back, I think Ricochet is interesting, whatever they do with Trae Young. It's enticing for me for the Bucks, and obviously if you're the Hawks, you do it 100%.
Yeah, I mean, in this NBA, you need a superstar to really carry you to get to the playoffs and really win a ring. We see it almost every year. You need a Jokic, you need a Shea, you need a Giannis.
Yep.
You're getting a Giannis if you get Giannis if you trade for Giannis here. So yeah, I like it.
Yep. Next trade we got is the most open preferred landing spot of Giannis as in the New York Knicks. And that's the Knicks getting Giannis and Thanasis, with the Bucks getting Karl Anthony Towns, Miles McBride, Pacome Deet, and then first round pick swaps in 2026, 2028, 2030, 2020, 2032, and 6 seconds.
Like this one might be worse than the Lakers one, I think.
It might. It's close.
I mean, I guess why would, in what world would Milwaukee, yeah, like you said, it's the pick swaps. They're assuming the Knicks are going to be good, so we're getting worse picks. Karl Anthony Towns, you already got Miles Turner. Like, what is this team doing? Yeah, like,
You'd have to trade Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Like how I was saying, like it would suck getting Trae Young and then trying to move him again if you don't want to keep him.
It would be a lot harder with Cat.
Yeah, it would be a lot harder with Cat.
And his $50 million a year price tag.
You would have to. And this makes no sense at all. I mean, Giannis may want to go to the Knicks, but he's not going to be a Knick if this is the best package they could do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's a way Giannis can land with the Knicks. There's this package. The Bucks, hell would freeze over if they would accept this trade. Like, it's that simple. If you turn those pick swaps into actual picks, Giannis is a Knick, I think, though. If you turn all those into firsts.
I think how we're exactly just saying beforehand, though. Like, you see what happens with DeJounte Murray and these other teams. Like, damn, like, you trade all these picks. Like, are they going to be really that good all those years? Like, a down year, and the next thing you know is they're topping picks. Mm-hmm. I think you're right. I just don't see the Knicks doing that. How have they been? Where are they at?
They're doing fine.
Yeah, they're at 14-7. They're the 2 seed. Again,
exactly.
I don't see a team like the 2 seed, like the Lakers and him. Like, I just don't see them doing that deal. It just doesn't make sense, I think. Like, they've been close enough where they're close to making the finals. Like, we've seen them make pushes. Like, does this get them over the hump? Sure, but like, I don't think that this would happen.
For sure. Next one is, I don't know if I want to say my favorite landing spot for him, because it would suck for the Nuggets, but also like it would be awesome to see, and that's the San Antonio Spurs getting him. And in this trade, it's Giannis Thanasis at the Bucks getting Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Dylan Harper, 2030 first round pick and 2032 first round pick.
Yeah. You want me to go? Yeah. This would be nuts. I don't know who would absolutely like guard this backcourt. Like, I mean, you look at what Wemby does and what Giannis can do, like, together. I mean, like, it's already hard enough trying to stop Wemby, and it's hard enough stopping Giannis at once. Both of those guys at once, it's insane. That would be ludicrous. I don't know what you would even do. Like, yeah, like you said, the Nuggets. Like, who would guard who, you know? Like,
even the Thunder, like, yeah, you got your Hartenstein Chet double big. I don't care. Wemby's 7'5" and stronger than Chet, and Giannis is Giannis.
Yes, this is definitely my favorite landing spot for Wemby, for sure, dude. Like, I mean, you're keeping
Wemby for Giannis, you mean?
You're in Fox? Oh, yeah, yes. Yeah. Yeah, but you're keeping De'Aaron Fox. Like this team's already. It's not that old. Like it really isn't old at all. So like you're getting rid of Dylan Harper. Like you're not really losing that much. You know, even picks wise, you're not losing that much.
People do view Dylan Harper very highly, second overall pick in this last year's draft, viewed as a blue chip prospect. He's looked good to start his career.
But Giannis.
Oh, I agree. No.
Giannis is,
I agree with you 100% because in this trade, they're going to have to give up either Stephon Castle or Dylan Harper. And if I'm the Spurs, who cares? You have Wemby, and it might make your timeline not as young. Who cares? You lose one of your young guards who are both good. That's fine. Because you get a pair Giannis with Wemby and De'Aaron Fox, and then you still have either a Dylan Harper or a Stephon Castle. Perfectly fine. They should not that should not hold you up. Getting rid of one of those two guards should not hold you up from trading for Giannis.
100%, yeah. Like if you didn't have guard depth, like if De'Aaron Fox was not a Spur, I get being weary of this. But people forget how good De'Aaron Fox is, man. He's a dog, man. He's a dog. I will say,
some Spurs fans do view Dylan Harper as like that guy, the next guy.
It's tough, but I mean,
even still. Yeah, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I agree.
Yeah, no,
they should 100%.
I 100% get that. It's just, I mean, it would take a top 3 NBA talent to trade a guy like that. There's your top 3 NBA talent.
There's your top 3 NBA talent.
I mean, I feel like we should go through all these, like the last package before giving like what we think would be most likely. But I mean, that's very intriguing, I think.
And you know, Dwight, this last one just sounds like a lot of fun. And over the last 2 years, you know, just watching, you know, late night basketball, because this team's always on at night, and taking their overs this year in our stock market episode, I'm like kind of a Trailblazers fan. And just how often we bet Denny Avdia every time he plays.
Your boy.
My boy. And yeah, this final trade is the Blazers coming in getting Giannis. They obviously traded Damian Lillard over to Milwaukee a couple years ago, got some of the Bucks first-round picks. So in this trade, the Bucks are going to get in return for Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jeremy Grant, who's having a little bit of a resurgence this year, Robert Williams, Scoot Henderson, a 2028 first-round pick, which is Milwaukee's, a 2030 first-round pick, which is Milwaukee's, and a 2032 first-round pick. So the Bucks are getting 2 of their first-round picks back, another one on top of that, a top 3 pick from a couple years ago in Scoot, who hasn't panned out but still has potential, old guy Robert Williams, and then Jeremy Grant.
Definitely fun. It's definitely a fun trade. It's just the one thing I feel like on the Bucks side of things is it feels like you're just trying to make up for a loss. You know, like you're just trying to you're literally just trading your top player to just get back to like, all right, at least we got our picks. You know, like, okay, sure, Scoot Henderson's interesting, Jeremy Grant's old, Rob Williams all right. Like, you're not really getting too much players-wise outside of Scoot. So, Milwaukee side, I don't know. Portland, this would be sick. I mean,
listen to this possible starting 5 for next year. Dame at the point. You got Shaedon Sharpe at the 2, Denny at the 3, Giannis at the 4, Donovan Clingan at the 5.
Oh, I mean,
Kling Kong at the 5.
That's I mean, he would look nice. Giannis in his Trailblazers jersey would look really nice, I think. I think, I mean, that's a huge lineup, too. How big between Denny and him. Like, that team's nuts. Like, Dame, I mean, it would be kind of sick, because, like, think about, like, Dame goes back, he gets a championship with Portland.
Back in Portland.
Everyone thought it would have been in Milwaukee, and now here it is in Portland. Like, that would be, like, I could see.
And now Giannis is a hero of 2 cities?
Yeah. Like, I could see this being, like, like, this deal happening, and, like, it just being like a curse on the Bucks. Like, you had these 2 guys, and they won it. You just give them time, you know? Like, that'd be killer, but...
Kind of like the year Bryce Harper signed with the Phillies. He's like, I want to bring a championship to DC.
Yeah.
The championship.
Exactly. It's just, I mean, for any team getting Giannis, I love it for them, you know? You're getting Giannis. But, again, it's just, I don't know if I would do this if I'm the Bucks. It would be too heartbreaking to see them go win another chip, you know?
Out of these 5 packages, if you're the Bucks, which one are you accepting, or are most likely to accept?
I mean, I think it's probably the Spurs.
I would agree with you.
Spurs, the Hawks.
Yeah, I think it goes Spurs, Hawks, Blazers, Knicks, Lakers.
Yeah, those last 2, there's no shot.
Yeah, those last 2 are really bottom of the barrel.
The other teams that could probably do it would be the Thunder, but again, the Thunder wouldn't ever. Thunder don't need to do that. They're already.
The Thunder are doing their thing.
Games. Yeah, like there's not really any other.
Actually, the Thunder would have to trade a max player to do that.
Oh, you're right.
Either Chet or J-Dub would have to get traded, which trade Chet for him, but.
Yeah, he's literally the better version of him.
Now Hartenstein's your full-time 5. Okay.
Yeah, dog. No, I mean,
Presti's got the picks.
Who does?
Sam Presti's got the picks.
They got all the picks in the world. You know what I mean? But I'm saying
we'll give you Chet and 5 first-round picks for Giannis, and I guess Thanasis as well.
What they got standing-wise? What's their record? I want to see. They're
the Thunder are 21-1.
21-1. So it's like, we're on pace. We're gonna try and beat the Lakers, or not the Lakers, the
Warriors.
Warriors. Yeah, regular season record. It's like, there's just no point of trading for Giannis. Like I said, it's like these good teams don't need to do that. Like it just doesn't make sense. But it's gonna be really interesting. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. He gets traded mid-season. Do you think it happens?
I think if Giannis requests a trade, it gets done.
Like mid-season, not even off-season? I think it happens eventually. I don't know if it happens.
I think if he requests a trade during the season, it'll get done before the deadline. I think the Bucks respect him too much, and he is the franchise GOAT.
Oh, yeah.
To not... I think they're a good enough franchise to not do him dirty or anything, and if he requests out, they'll get him out.
Yeah. This seems like, Caden.
Hey.
It feels like this would be like a team would have to swoop in and get Giannis. You know, like kind of like how it happened with Luka. Like no one really was thinking.
Nico Harrison only talked to the Lakers.
Yeah.
He didn't float it out there. No one else had a chance to bid to get him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it would have to be. I think it would be a sneaky team like the Hawks or the Spurs or I don't even know who else would be in that conversation to be able to trade for him. It's just I don't think any of those other big teams would do that. It's just I don't know. You always hear the Warriors. I mean, it's just the Hornets. This is not really. Celtics maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what they would do. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. There's such a for such a good player, it's not a very big market. You know, there's not really a big. I don't know. It's crazy. Interesting.
But hey, let's move on to a organization now that doesn't respect its franchise GOATs. As the GOAT of the Los Angeles Clippers got sent home during a road trip, and Chris Paul, who not waived, he's still on the Clippers as of right now, but he's sitting at his house in LA because they don't want to be with him. Because he will, I bet they have to wait. I think 10 more days or something for money reasons.
Brutal.
But the one thing I want to say is, Chris Paul been the first ballot Hall of Famer point guard. Top 5-ish point guard around there all time. Been in the league 20 years. He has been a very vocal player to refs, opposing players, teammates, coaches, anyone. The entire 20 years of his career. A large chunk of that in Los Angeles with the Clippers. And now you expect him to be any different 20 years into his career and not be the same vocal leader and he's going to hold you accountable. He's going to hold anyone accountable. You expect that to change, and your team's underperforming. It's not because Chris Paul's talking to people.
No, I mean, this Clippers team, I know we kind of talked about how bad they are. It just keeps getting worse, man. Like, yeah, like there's, I don't know what to say to this. You know what I mean? It's just, this is just this team, man. I mean, I don't know. Like, I saw another like thing about James Harden saying like he never even wanted the Clippers to sign him anyways. But it's like,
Oh yeah.
the Clippers. It's just, it's such a like they had their chance, you know, and they're still technically on that chance. It's just you could just feel like this team's just it's at that point now. It's hit that.
The Thunder are gonna get a top 5 pick. It's that simple.
Yeah.
The Clippers suck, and the Thunder are gonna end up with a top 5 pick because of it.
Yeah. I mean,
The stupid Paul George trade.
I mean, literally, it started it all. It started it all. And then,
well, the Kawhi Leonard signing started it all.
True, that is true.
And
I
then
mean, injuries, man. Yeah, I mean, it's just you can see like I know we've said it too on this podcast before, but like getting trying to make these old teams work, it never works.
Not for a full season.
Never. I've never seen it work once. I mean, name me one example that it has, because I've yet to see it. It really, like you said, they can't stay healthy.
No, they break down. Yeah, exactly. Like they when they're all healthy and together, they usually look good. But it's not going to be like that. It's not sustainable when you're one of the oldest starting fives of all time. You're all like your average age is like 35 years old. Your starting lineup average age is like 35.
They can still put it up. Like Harden still score, but like, they don't play defense for shit.
Exactly.
Just to get some buckets.
Well, dude, Harden doesn't try on defense anymore.
No.
Dude, if you watch their games, he does a lot of these are his 3 contests now. Just a little.
Yeah, give me the ball and go score.
Yeah, give me the ball. I'm going to go score 40, 10 assists, 8 boards. We lose by 10.
Yeah, like it's. I mean, we talk about the Almighty Thunder all the time. It's just like now this whole thing. I mean, yeah, like you're even like signing Chris Paul. Like, what are we doing? Like you know, like
PR stunt.
I mean, the Clippers were so bad for so long, and like they're really going to be heading towards that. Like, give it another year or two. I mean, I don't know how much longer do they have Harden and Leonard for? Probably not that much. I mean, even like they're just going to get worse. They're not going to get better. So it's like they're probably going to move them eventually, and then try and recoup something. And then you're like, oh crap! Like we're just screwed. They don't have a single young guy that's like
interesting.
Nothing at all. You know. So they're gonna. I give it.
They're a team full of olds.
They're gonna be the worst team in the NBA, and it's gonna be like by far. Because who's gonna want to who's gonna want to sign with the Clippers? Granted, you're gonna have to draft and just try and start that process all over again. It's just
cursed franchise.
Lost. Oh god, lost cause. This is the worst. This might be one of the worst like outlooks of any sports team I've ever seen. Like
their whole franchise. Like I think even when they were back in Buffalo, they were terrible as a franchise too, if I remember right.
When was that? Like before 70s?
I think so. I don't know how long they were in Buffalo, but
it's not looking good.
They're a bad franchise. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And they just set their franchise goat home. Their other franchise goat in Blake Griffin said he wanted to be a Clipper for life, signed a big extension there, and then 7 months later you trade him to Detroit.
Yeah, I remember that. That was wild. That was wild. I mean, they tried. They really tried their best. It's just you missed. You missed. You swung and missed. And maybe they'll go for Giannis.
What would they give up for Giannis? They don't have anything.
Take my whole
team.
Thunder
have their picks.
The whole team. Oh yeah, Clippers are screwed.
Oh yeah, they're so bad.
Poor guys. They might have to like restart. They're just like, can we just redraft?
Can we do an expansion draft for the Clippers?
You guys can keep Harden. You guys can keep them. We don't want them.
Yeah. And they were so good last year too.
Mm-hmm.
They were a really good team last year.
They took their shot. It's.
Oh, and then also, even to go on top of it, Norman Powell wanted to stay a Clipper too. And they just let him go to Miami, and he's been another just straight bucket all year.
He was awesome last year. He was really, really good. And, he was averaging 25 a game. Now, Hero came back. I think he's a little less, but still a 20-point game. And he isn't, insanely old. But you're like, oh, he's like.
Well, he's like 32, but 33.
Okay, better than like
He's Clippers. No, yeah, but he's Clippers age.
He'd be a youngin on that team, man.
He'd be a youngin on this squad. Yep.
You know, so it makes. I mean, I get you don't have money, you don't have anything to sign. You sign all these vets to all these like deals. It's like, but I mean, yeah. I mean, what are they now? Are they like 5 and 15? Something like that,
or 6 and 16.
Like, you're screwed, man. You're screwed. You're gonna have to get going like right now. I mean, at this point, you're this deep into it. Trade whatever else you got and try and come back because like you're already screwed.
They're the 13th seed right now, sitting at 6 and 16.
Screw it. Trade for whatever you need to trade for to try and bring in. It's like you're already in so deep of a hole. You're screwed no matter what. Like try and go win.
And I know this is completely off topic, and I know I kind of mentioned it earlier, but looking at the Pelicans sitting at 3-20, it just how did they do that trade on draft night? How did the Hawks get the best of the Bucks or Pelicans pick just for Derek Queen?
Yeah.
And they're 3-20. They're so bad.
Yeah. There's just some like it's like I don't think I've seen it in any other sports between MLB, NFL. Like, I mean, you see there's good management versus bad management, but it's like horrid management versus just insanely really like the discrepancy is insane. You know, like you said, like the Thunder guy's been just playing on rookie mode. Like he's literally said,
Sam Presti's a god.
Build him a statue, give him the key to the city, like name the city after him. You know, like it doesn't matter. Like Clippers, Pelicans, these teams are just we're never going to see anything out of these teams. Like the Clippers and the Pelicans, these are teams that they've sucked. Literally all the time. They've yet to look they've had a couple decent years. But, like, that's it. They don't have really much to build off of. And is it going to
get the Kings are squished in between them in the standings. You can throw them in there, too.
Oh, Kings are screwed, too, man. Like a slightly younger but, like, slightly worse players on their team. Like
a lot of bad contracts.
Yeah. It's just... It doesn't make it a lot
of horrible contracts.
Like, I mean, these California teams, man. Someone's got to stop. Stop. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they've just been getting taken advantage of forever. It's okay. It's all right. One day, future.
Hey, ever since they got robbed in the 0-1 Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
For the Kings.
Yeah.
The rigged officiating for the Lakers.
With these older guys, like look at just the state of the NBA, like Victor Wembanyama, like this is, I mean the Spurs, they're looking at a playoff. This is the first time they'll probably be looking at playoff contention, correct? So it's like what's James Harden, what's this old team gonna do against Victor Wembanyama? Like or even the Thunder, how big these teams are, how like young and physical they really are. It's like. Are you gonna really expect these? You're really just gonna have to expect them to just be lights out for the 3-ball. Like, and they are. You're screwed. That's really it. So it's like it's just not a winning formula. It just isn't.
100%. 100%. Dinosaurs for sure. And yeah, that's all I have today, Dwyer. Do you have anything else though before we do depart?
No, Caden. Nothing much.
Not much. Well. We hope you guys did enjoy today's episode of the Untouchaballs podcast. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you have not already. Hit that like button and comment down below where do you think the best landing spot is for Giannis if he does end up getting traded. Turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload of the Untouchaballs podcast and share this with your friends, family, strangers, neighbors, anything like that. Thank you all for watching and we'll see you next time.
Peace.